Welcome back, Dreamweavers. Tonight's tale is about a hero's rest. A long time ago, in a world where gods and humans lived among the rolling hills and babbling brooks, there lived a great hero named Hercules. You might have heard his name before. He was famous for his amazing strength and his bravery. But even heroes get tired of fighting, don't you think? After many years of facing fierce lions, scary monsters, and wicked villains, Hercules decided he needed a break. He wanted to see what it would be like to live an ordinary life, to feel the simple joys that most people felt every day. So he set off on a journey to find peace. Oh, how he longed for quiet paths instead of battle cries, for peaceful rivers instead of raging seas, and for clear skies instead of stormy ones. As he walked along, the world seemed to listen to his wish for peace. The wind whispered softly through the leaves, the birds sang sweetly in the trees, and the water flowed calmly over the stones. It was as if the world itself was helping Hercules find the quiet he craved. The sun shone warmly on his face, and he felt lighter with every step he took. At first, some people were afraid of him. They had heard tales of Hercules' mighty deeds, and they thought he might be scary or dangerous. But when they saw how kind and gentle he was, their fear turned into admiration and respect. They told him stories about their lives and shared their hopes and dreams with him. Some told him about their children and their families, and others spoke of their work in the fields or their trades. And Hercules listened patiently to all of them, offering words of encouragement and support. Hercules walked through green valleys and across babbling brooks. He helped an old woman carry her water and a young man mend his fence. He even rescued a bird that had been caught in a hunter's net. And as he did these simple tasks, he felt a new kind of satisfaction. It wasn't the thrill of victory or the glory of triumph. It was the quiet joy of living a peaceful life. The days turned into weeks, and Hercules continued to seek out ways to live a simple life. He learned how to plant crops and take care of animals. He helped build a new schoolhouse for the village children, and even participated in the town's annual festival. Everyone in the village loved him. They celebrated him, not just as a great warrior, but as a protector and friend. One evening, as the sun began to set, painting the sky in hues of gold and rose, Hercules decided to climb a nearby hill. He wanted to get a better view of the sunset, but also to be closer to the sky and the stars. As he stood there watching the day turn into night, he couldn't help but feel a sense of peace and contentment. He had finally found what he had been looking for all along. Not in battles or victories, but in the simple, quiet moments of everyday life. And then something truly magical happened. As the last rays of sunlight faded away, leaving the sky filled with twinkling stars, one by one, the stars appeared above him. It was as if the heavens themselves were putting on a show just for him. Looking up at the star-studded sky, Hercules felt a deep sense of connection to the universe. He thought of his father, Zeus, king of the gods, and the other gods who had been like teachers and guides throughout his life. He remembered the lessons they had taught him, not just about strength and bravery, but also about patience, kindness, and wisdom. These, he realized, were his true victories, the ones that had brought him the most peace and happiness. As the night deepened, a gentle light began to surround him. It was a soft, warm glow that seemed to come from the stars themselves. Hercules felt a sense of love and acceptance wash over him. It was as if the gods were welcoming him home. In that moment, he knew his mortal journey was complete. He had learned what it meant to be a hero, not just in deeds of strength, but in acts of kindness and courage. And so Hercules, the great hero, who had once roamed the earth completing seemingly impossible tasks, became part of the heavens. He was placed among the stars as a constellation, shining down on the world he had grown to love so dearly. Even today, we can look up to Hercules in the sky and remember his story. He reminds us that true strength comes not just from physical power, but from the courage to face our fears and the kindness to help those in need. And when we see the constellation shining brightly in the night sky, we know that Hercules is watching over us, guiding us to be the best versions of ourselves, and reminding us that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope for peace and tranquility. As the starry sky twinkled above, casting its magical glow upon the sleeping world, A gentle breeze carried the echoes of Hercules' tale through the quiet countryside. The fireflies danced in the meadows, their tiny lights flickering in harmony with the stars, creating a symphony of radiance that mirrored the constellations above. The moon, like a celestial lantern, illuminated the winding paths and sleepy villages, bathing the world in its soft, silvery light. Animals nestled in their cozy shelters, their breathing soft and slow, their dreams filled with peaceful images of lush meadows and sparkling streams. The leaves of the ancient oak tree rustled softly in the evening breeze, whispering secrets of bravery and tranquility to those who listened. Beneath its wide-reaching branches, a young girl lay nestled in a bed of dried leaves, her breathing as peaceful as the night itself. Her eyelids fluttered, her dreams taking flight with the fireflies as she journeyed through fantastical landscapes filled with mythical creatures and enchanting adventures. An elderly couple sat on their porch, hand in hand, their faces etched with the wisdom of a life well lived. They watched the stars with knowing smiles, their hearts filled with gratitude for the simple joys of life and the enduring power of love. A lone traveler, weary from his journey, sought shelter beneath the oak tree, wrapping his cloak tightly around him against the evening chill. As he rested, the melody of crickets and the distant hoot of an owl accompanied him, creating a soothing lullaby that lulled him into a state of peaceful contemplation. In the heart of the forest, a family of deer snuggled together, their soft brown eyes gazing at the moon. Their breath formed tiny clouds of vapor in the still air, and their velvety ears twitched at the slightest sound, ever vigilant yet unafraid in the tranquil night. The gentle rustling of the leaves, the distant call of an owl, the soft chirp of crickets, all blended together in a harmonious symphony that celebrated the magic of the night. The very air seemed to hum with a sense of wonder and tranquility, inviting all who breathed it in to find peace in the rhythm of the natural world. And so the night deepened, weaving its spell of enchantment and tranquility over the land. It was a night like countless others, yet held within it the timeless magic that has the power to heal, to inspire, and to bring peace to those who open their hearts to its embrace. So, as you listen to these gentle tales each week, may you find comfort in the soothing rhythm of the stories and the calming voices that share them. May they guide you to a place of inner peace, helping you navigate the complexities of life with grace and resilience. Just as the fireflies light up the night sky, may your spirit shine brightly, illuminating the world with your unique brilliance. And may the tranquility of the forest fill your dreams, carrying you to a place of restful sleep and renewed energy. Each week we embark on new journeys through enchanting tales and heartwarming myths, exploring themes that touch our souls and inspire our imaginations. Join us and let the gentle magic of storytelling be your guide.